Hi, it's Ursula from ursula-smith.com, and today I am playing with foil. So this is generally what you are left with when you do a foiling project. You laser print an image onto paper and then run it through a foiling machine. And when you do that, you are left with lots of these leftover pieces of foil. So I'm also going to show you what to do with this so that you don't waste anything. And it's a twofer. So thanks for joining me, and here comes the idea. So I'm back, and for this technique you're going to need your leftover foil. So I just cut mine down just to make it easier to use. And generally I've done this on plain cardstock. I've also done it on painted, or this is the Distress Spray Stains and Distress Oxide Sprays. I've done it on that. But it just occurred to me that I've never tried this on colored cardstock, especially something with a texture. So that's what I'm going to try today, and we'll see how it works. The other thing you're going to need is something clear, like a matte medium. You can use soft gel gloss as well. I am, since I have it in my hand, going to use this. And probably should have used the gel gloss. This has paint in it, so it's slightly discolored. And all you're going to do is you're going to take some of your medium, and you're going to just spread it kind of fairly thickly across your cardstock. And you really want to try and make sure that you get the background very well covered. If you miss any spots, you're going to have holes in your transferred foil design. So I'm going to pretty much leave it like that. And then you're going to take your foil, and you're going to do foil side up and just position it on your paper. And then generally what I do is I use either the same scraper or a different one, and I'm looking for a paper towel. So I use a scraper. This is nice because it's really soft, and so it won't wreck the foil. And you're going to gently drag it and wipe it off in between. If you can just see, I just got some of that medium on the foil. Ugh, I also got some paint. So make sure your project that you're working on is not on something with wet paint, because you really don't want that on the foil. You're trying to keep the foil clean, because whatever gets on the foil will stay there. I'm going to come behind it and wipe it off before it dries. So really one stroke. Don't do like me. Don't do two strokes, because then you're going to get the medium all over the front. Okay, and then now the hard part is you must let it sit. And seriously, you have to let it sit overnight. Don't try and peek, because if you do, the foil won't adhere. So I'm going to try and use just a little bit of alcohol to clean off some of this paint and medium, so it doesn't dry on there. I mean, if you wanted some color, you could leave it, but I want it to be as clean as I can get it. And I can clean it up off camera, so you don't have to watch this process, but you get the idea. So I'm just cleaning off. If you're very careful and your table is not full of stuff, you won't have to do this step. So again, push it off to the side. Do not touch it. Leave it overnight. And then what you're left with is something that looks like this. And so this one I did on a painted background. It might have been the Distress Oxide one. I don't actually remember, because it's been a while since I've done it. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to find a corner, and there's a little bit of a, well, this one I might have already peeled. Here it is. So sorry, that one I had already peeled. There's a little bit of clear, I don't know if you can see that. So you got to find a corner and you just start picking at it, and the clear will lift off and the foil will be left adhered to the cardstock because of the medium that you used. And so you just kind of peel away that plasticky. If you've missed a spot, as long as you don't peel this plastic all the way off, you can come back in with more of the medium that you're using, push it back down, again leave it overnight, and let it dry all the way. So it may take you, this is definitely not a take 5. I mean, it doesn't take very long, but you have all that waiting in between. And so then you just pull off, and you are left with the reverse of the foil. And sometimes, you know, it will not be, this one actually, most of the foil adhered, so it's kind of cool. Sometimes you'll get like little pieces that are missing and it kind of looks distressed. It's actually can give a fun look to it. So anyway, that is how you use all that leftover foil from your foiled cards. So that's the actual card, and then that's the, actually I even have it. So that's the actual card, that's the reverse. So I hope you like that technique. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Hi, I'm back, and so I let this foil on the matte medium dry overnight, and if you can see, you just lift the corner of the foil, and what comes away is a clear overlay, and the foil itself sticks to the matte medium overnight. So you just kind of peel back slowly but surely. If you're lucky, which it looks like I may be, the foil is going to stick. But like I said before, if you miss a spot, say like this part peeled back up, you just put a little bit of matte medium, flip it back, rub it again, and then leave it overnight, and then go back and start over. But this actually looks like, now see, I don't know if you can see there's a little bit of foil there that peeled up. I would just leave that generally, but if you wanted to, you could try and put a little bit of matte medium and get it back. And there you have it. So that is the leftover foil from a foiled card, and you don't have to toss it in the garbage. I did want to show you a couple of other examples. Now this one, you can see there's pieces that are missing. I did this on a printed background too, so you can kind of see the print coming through. I actually love that grungy look to it, so I would be fine with that, and I'd probably cut it across here. What I might do is take that same foil and see if I could fill this in just to kind of bring it down a little bit so it's not so close to the words. And then here's the same thing where pieces are missing, but I actually really like that grunge look. So anyway, I hope you like that technique. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.